everyone, it's a new week and I don't know about you, but I'm ready to learn another new sound. Are you ready to learn one too? We are going to be learning this oi sound today, and we're going to have a listen to some oi words and figure out which oi we use. We're going to spell some words with our new oi sound. We're going to read some words with Fred, and we're going to practice the tricky word there. So today's new sound is oi, and can you see which colour I've coloured it in? Because we use our colours to help us remember what sounds these letters make when they go together. It might look a little bit green, it might look a little bit blue, but this colour is actually turquoise. And so just like this one, both of the oi sounds we colour in turquoise because the word turquoise has an oi sound in it. So that can help us to remember what sound these letters make when they go together. So here are our two oi sounds. So we're going to have a little think just now about when we use each of these sounds, because there is a little bit of a rule to it. Now, we know that we've got little phrases that we can say to remember these sounds. This one is a coin in the soil. And if I show you the sentence, there it is. Let's have a go reading it together. A coin in the soil. A coin in the soil. I've put a little turquoise line underneath the oi sounds. So have a look at this word coin, and where in the word is the oi sound? Is it at the beginning, the middle, or the end of the word? Yes, in the middle. And then look at this one. Where's the oi sound in this word? It's in the middle again. So this oi sound is usually in the middle of a word. It can go at the beginning of a word, like in oil or ointment or oink, but it's usually in the middle, but it can go at the beginning as well. But if we look at the sentence for this oi, which is a toy, to enjoy, a toy to enjoy. Again, I've put a little turquoise line underneath the oi sound. And what do you notice this time? Where's the oi sound in these words? Is it at the beginning? Is it in the middle? Or is it at the end? Yeah, it's at the end of the word. So this one can go in the middle of a word or sometimes at the beginning, but this one is usually at the end of a word, like in toy and enjoy. I'm going to show you some pictures and tell you the word, and I'd like you to listen really carefully to that word, see if we can sound it out and decide whether the word should be over here with this oi or on this side with this oi. So if it's at the beginning or in the middle of the word, it's probably going to be over here, and if it's at the end of the word, it's probably going to be over here. So first word, this is a boy. Boy. So let's stretch it out. Boy. On your fingers. B. Oi. There's only two sounds in this word. B. Oi. Where's the oi sound? It's at the end. So boy goes on this side. Next word, if you want to make a cup of tea, first you have to boil the water, and usually do this in a kettle. Boil. So let's stretch that one out. Boil. What's the first sound? B, just like boy. Oi, again, just like boy. B, oi. But is that the word finished? No, it's not. There's another sound. B, oil. This one's got a O on the end. So there's a B and an oi, just like boy, but there's also a l on the end. So where's the oi sound this time? It's in the middle of the word. So is it going to be this oi or that one? Yeah, it's going to go on this side. Well done. Now here's a little sailor and he's saying ahoy, ahoy. So where do you think the oi sound is in that word? Ahoy. It's at the end. Well done. And here we have some treasure, some coins. So if we take the word coin, we've got k, oi, n. And again, k, oi, n. Or if it was coins, there'd be a s on the end as well. K, oi, n, s. Where's the oi sound? Is it in the middle or is it at the end? It's in the middle, so let's pop it on this side. And the last one we have is this, and it's a little toy, a toy duck, toy. So let's stretch that one out. Ready? Toy. And on your fingers, t, oi. Where's the oi sound? It's at the end, so it's going to come over here and join these ones. Good listening, everyone. When we're spelling our oi words today, we need to remember that we need two letters. We need the o and the y. So every time we make that sound, we need to fetch both letters. Let's spell some words together now. So you can pause the video and get your letters set up in your rainbow just like mine. Okay, you ready? First word we're going to spell together with our new oi sound is toy. Toy. So let's stretch it out. Toy. On your fingers. T. Oi. It's only got two sounds. T. Oi. And what's the first sound? T. That's right. And the next sound? Oi. The oi sound is at the end, so it's our new sound today. So we need to get our t first, and then remember the oi sound has the two letters together like that. Oi, toy. Well done. Let's pop those ones back. And the next word today is the opposite of a girl. What's the opposite of the word girl? Has the oi sound. It's boy. So let's stretch that one out. Ready? Boy. And again, boy. On your fingers. B. Oi. How many sounds do we have? Only two. And the first sound is b. And the last sound is oi, and that's the oi that's at the end of the word, so it's not going to be this one. It's going to be our new oi sound. So boy, first sound was b, and then our new oi sound that goes at the end of a word. B, oi, boy. Well done. Let's pop that one away. The next one is a name. It's a boy's name. The name is Roy. Roy. You might not have heard this name before. Roy. Let's stretch it out. Roy. And again, Roy. And the first sound is and the next sound is oi. Now, where in the word is the oi sound? Is it in the middle of the word or is it at the end of the word? It's at the end of the word, so it's going to be these two again. So Roy starts with And then for our oi sound, those two together. Oi, Roy. Well done. Let's pop those ones away. And the last of our oi sounds we're going to spell today is another word for happy. For another word, if you're feeling happy, could be, remember it has to have an oi sound in it. It's joy. Joy. You might jump for joy if you're really, really, really happy. So let's stretch that one out. Joy. And again, joy. On your fingers. J. And what's the next sound? Oi. And again, it's only got two sounds, but how many letters are you going to need? You're going to need 3 letters because you've got one for J and you've got the 2 letters to make the oi sound, the one at the end of the word. So let's find our J first. Remember, it's the one with the long tail, J. And then our oi sound, J, oi, joy. Excellent. Well done. Let's pop those back. Good spelling, everyone. Fred's here again, and he's going to help us read our oi words today. So here we go. First sound is t. Oi. And again, t. Oi. Join it together. Toy. Toy. What is your favourite toy? Next word. S. Oi. And again, s. Oi. And together, soy. And the next one, j. Oi. J. Oi. Join it together. Joy. Joy. Jump for joy. Next word. K. Oi. And join it together. Coy. Good reading, everyone. Well done. Here is this week's tricky word. And what sound does it start with? Because remember, the first sound can always help us. It's the one where we stick out our tongues. This one says there. And you'll notice that there's an A on the end, and just like a lot of our tricky words, we can't hear that. It's there, but we can't hear it. There. We can hear the if you listen really carefully. There. It sounds like it finishes with the You've got that little A just popped on the end. This was last week's tricky word, and you'll see that they're very, very similar. If I cover the first sound, you'll see that the rest of the word is the same. But this one starts with w, and it says where, and this one starts with and says there. We could even try making a little sentence. If you put them in order like this, it could say, there were 5 ducks swimming in the pond. Or there were 3 girls playing on the swings. Or there were lots of peas on my plate. Let's try spelling our tricky words now. It's always much more difficult to spell these tricky words because most of the time we can't sound them out. So let's give it a go. How many letters does this tricky word have? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 letters. And remember, with our tricky words, the first sound can always help us. And so what's the first sound in this one? It's the one where you get to stick out your tongue. It's the noisy one. So let's get our sound first. And then we've got the next. And then the Oh no, look. I don't have another E. So what I'm going to have to do, and what you're going to have to do, is make another one. So you can pause the video while you quickly make another E. Okay? Here we are. There's my little E that I've just drawn just now. So there we go, we've got th, and then we've got an E, and E. When you say the word there, this sound here sounds a little bit different. It doesn't quite sound like there. It's more like a there, or maybe it depends how you say this word, but you definitely can't hear this one at the end. Like a lot of our tricky words, there's sometimes that little E on the end that we just can't hear. So there we go, there. So let's pop that back in its house. I'm just going to put this next to that one. Okay, and then I'm going to put this one away so that we can practice making this word without looking at it. So what was the first sound? There. There. It was our th sound. So we need the two letters together. Th. What was the next one? We had an E, then we had an and then what was on the end? That's it, even though we couldn't hear it. Well done, good spelling everybody. Today I'm going to write the tricky word as well, because we've not done much handwriting together for quite some time, but you do have your handwriting booklets at home, so I hope you've been remembering to practice writing the new sounds and the new tricky words in your handwriting booklets. But I'm just going to do some handwriting for you just now, just to remind us all how we write these letters. So the tricky word today was there, and the first sound was th. So like with all of our sounds, we start at the line and go along and up first. So start with your pen on the line, along and up to the top of the tower, then down the tower and across the tower. And remember, with the sound, we have the two letters together, so you can even join this one on if you want to. The next letter was the E, then the along and up, down, stick out the robot's arm, and then that last E on the end that we can't hear, along and up, and scoop out the egg. Okay, let's try that again. Going to join them straight away this time, those two, for the sound. And you see that I'm starting on the line and going along and up first, and the t and the h that go together to make the sound, they're tall letters, and these three are little letters. So remember to make the sound, both of those letters, nice and tall. There we are. Well done for joining in another literacy lesson. And remember, it's really important to practice writing these sounds as well. So whether you have your handwriting booklet or just a piece of paper, give it a go, trying your best handwriting with these sounds. Bye-bye.